Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Chai with Gary. It's United versus Leipzig. Gary, your thoughts?
It's going to be an interesting week, I tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Chelsea last week,
Yeah.
Leipzig this week, tomorrow actually,
Tomorrow, yeah.
and then we got Arsenal over the weekend. So
Yeah.
it's almost always baptism of fire, you know, make or
Yeah,
break.
absolutely. And he always seems to come through these rigorous tests quite unscathed. I
Yeah,
hope that's the case even this time.
yeah. I tell you, Manu, it's all about if the expectation is there for them to win, they're going to lose the
The,
game. But if
yeah.
they're not expected to win the game, then they're gonna win it. So.
So, how do you think the game will play out, boss?
Look, this is going to be a really hard game, man. I'm not going to lie to you. The Leipzig manager Nagelsmann,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
he is younger than us, and he's taken Leipzig right into the semis last Champions League season.
Yep. Mm.
This season, they are top of the ladder. They're basically
Oh,
top of the
man.
league right now. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
But
I think.
true. They have about four players injured, right? So I think that could play a
Dude,
part.
it doesn't matter. The thing is, with this guy, he's so good tactically,
Tactical, yeah,
and he'll just be able to make it work.
yeah,
That's the key difference between our manager and their manager is that
yeah,
when we don't have our key players,
yeah,
like we're so dependent on them. So for us, it's like a big loss. But then
yeah,
if you've got a system in place where people can just slot into the system,
yeah,
no problems.
yeah, exactly. So how do you think they'll shape up? What do you think Ole's tactics will be?
So we've got to talk about Van der Beek, man. Just very
Yeah,
quickly. I don't take too much of
yeah,
your time. Gary Neville's come out.
yeah,
Evra's come out.
yeah,
Van Basten has come out.
yes,
Plus, everyone else out there. Like, basically, why did we buy Van der Beek if you're not going to play him?
yeah,
Uh, I think this is a key game for Ole. I think,
mm-hmm.
we've got to win this game because we're at home.
Yeah,
Because, we can't,
and
yeah, we
we yet
can't,
to win at home
we're yet to win at home. We've taken one
this
point.
season.
Yeah, we've taken 1 point out of, possible, what is it, 9 now?
Nine, yeah,
It's crazy, right? So we've got to go into this game strong, and I think, uh, look, I honestly think we're going to be tactically outclassed by Leipzig. So we've got to play our best players. There's
yeah.
no two ways about it.
Absolutely. I don't see Ole as a kind of manager who dress players because there's a potentially a big game coming up. I don't think he's done it last season. I don't think he'll do it this time. So I think he'll put out a fairly good squad out there. But
You hope so. McTominay
yeah,
was
you'd
there at the
hope
press
so.
conference,
Oh my God, was
so
he
he's going to
really?
start for sure.
He's gonna start.
So that's one less spot you can play Van der Beek in. Now
Yeah,
Bruno's got to start as well.
yeah.
So I probably haphazardly think that Fred's going to start in the final position in midfield. So
Well, how do you think you're gonna go back five again,
dude,
or like he did at a PSG, or
I think we need to, man. I think we need
yeah,
to. There's no two ways about it because last weekend with Chelsea, we played with the back four. There was nothing, right? I mean, given both teams were going to play for a draw, which was
yeah,
ridiculous, but we
yeah.
played for a draw. We got the result we wanted. But for this game, we've got to go and win it because I honestly think Leipzig is they're going to top the group. They're really going to top the group, and I
Okay.
think it's either us or PSG who are going to go in second. So we've got to take as many points as we can from the remaining fixtures in the group
Right.
stages. So I think we've got to play with our five. We've got to go and win the game. I think the
Yeah.
five at the back has proven to give us a lot more versatility attacking.
Yeah.
I'd probably say Teres has got to start. Um, I think Wan Bissaka's got to start right back now.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm sold on James. I think there's something going on there.
Yeah.
Left centre back, I'd probably start with Luke Shaw
Look sure. Yeah.
and then Lindelof in the
Yeah.
central position, and then finally I'd have Tuanzebe maybe. Tuanzebe and Maguire. I think Tuanzebe's got to start, but I think he'll start
Yeah,
Maguire.
I think he'll start Maguire too.
Yeah.
I think he'll start Maguire. So the back five will be very similar to the PSG game, except for Maguire coming in for Tuanzebe, I think.
That's what you think. Okay. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I mean that's a straight swap, so I think that's what he's going to
Is it
start at the
really a
back.
straight swap? Not really a straight swap.
Well, I mean,
But yeah, I know what you mean. It's fine.
yeah, yeah. So I think that'll be the defense. The midfield, as you said, I think the minute you said it, I started thinking about it, and I think that's the midfield he's going to play. He's going to play Scott McTominay, Fred, and
Bruno.
Bruno. Uh, although I'm not comfortable with it, but I think that's what he's going to do.
Yeah.
You know what, dude? I think if you fashion this midfield, you always will bring Pogba before you do Van de Beek, and that's a given, right? Uh, I fail to see how Van de Beek can break into the squad.
Dude, this is the question I have. Why there? If you're a good enough manager, right? You'd have the know-how of
Yeah,
putting your best players into one formation. Like, I don't think there's an excuse where you can complain about balance by bringing your best players in. I think you'll find a formation that will suit
yeah,
each of your players if you want to go with your best players. So I personally, what I'd like to do is play Van de Beek, Pogba,
yeah,
and Bruno.
yeah,
Where I'll probably play Van de Beek and Bruno a bit behind, and I'll play Pogba up front as a number 10. I think I don't see why it'll not work. I think if you've got good instructions to what each of the players need to do, I think it's a
yeah,
system that will work. It's just that,
yeah.
like you said, I don't think Ole's the manager has got any technical nous around about changing formations and tactics and whatnot.
Yeah.
So yeah, so,
You know, a simple formation that could fit all our clever midfielders would be a 4-4-2 diamond, right, in the middle.
easy.
And easy. It's like you play Matic with Ron, you play Bruno and Bruno or Pogba, depending on who plays up front at the top of the diamond. And then you play Van de Beek. It's simple,
The
right?
only problem with that is that I'd probably be okay with that with PSG, but going to this game, it's going to be it's going to be a very hard game. I think the players probably would be given instructions. Okay, if they're going to play two at centre back positions, the
Yeah.
manager's probably going to tell their players, you've got to put pressure on Harry Maguire, you've got to put
Yeah.
pressure on Lindelof. They're so
Lindelof, yeah.
slow.
Yeah.
Once you put pressure on them, they're going to lose the ball, and then there's an opportunity for them to score.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I would prefer to go with a 5 to give us a
Yeah.
bit more solidity in the centre back
Options to
position.
play out the back as well, right?
Yeah, options to play, with crosses and all that.
Yeah.
And then up front, I think I'll probably go with. I'll actually go with Martial and Cavani.
Yeah.
But I think both of them are really, really intelligent players. Their movements very good, and then
Yeah.
Rashford comes on, to kind of give a bit more energy, I guess, in the second
Ace
half.
at the end, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think that'll happen. I think he'll start Rashford, Martial. Yeah. And he's going to bring Cavani off the bench. I think that's. I mean, we can pray and hope, but I could literally, I can see myself being disappointed in 12 hours, right?
Ah.
With the.
I'm expecting us to get our kicked out of us.
Yeah.
I think
Really?
I think I'm predicting a loss.
You're predicting a loss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Okay, since you brought that up, what do you think the scoreline will be?
1-0 to Leipzig.
Right. I was gonna go completely the other way around this time and say 1-0 to United.
Okay.
I think Martial will score the winner.
I'd be happy if that happens. I'd be happy.
That's the first goal of the season too, right? So I think it's odds on him scoring tomorrow.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it, huh? Have you anything else to kind of go through?
Man, just excited about tomorrow's game. I really want to see.
Excited.
I want to see how Leipzig set up, and I really want to look at how they play out of the back and all that. It's going to be interesting because I really like the manager.
Yeah,
I'm hoping he one day becomes United's manager, but we'll have to wait and see.
I have to wait and see. I hope Van de Beek gets a start. I really do. I kind
Man,
of
I
want to
hope
see that
so.
midfield work, but let's see. Let's see.
Mm,
I hope it's a good game anyway.
yeah, I hope it's an entertaining game.
I hope it's
Okay.
anything. Yeah.
All right, guys. Yeah, thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, hit a like on the button, and also please subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Thank you.